Hey, what's going on, guys? Joe McCall here. Just a quick little video. I'm going to show you how you can get amazing comps on Freedomsoft. Right now, a lot of people are freaking out and hyperventilating that Propstream does not have MLS data anymore. So for whatever reason that is, whenever something like that happens, it's easy for people to freak out and hyperventilate. But it's all okay, right? I still use Propstream, but I want to show you guys a really cool, simple, fast way to get comps inside of Freedomsoft so you can make really fast offers. Our goal, I say this all the time, is to talk to 5 sellers a day and make at least 3 offers a day. If you can make 3 offers a day, you're going to make a lot of money in this business, right? Your speed to income is directly proportional to what? Your speed to income is directly proportional to the number of offers that you make. So if we're making 3 offers a day, we need to learn how to make fast offers. And so I'm going to show you real quick how to do that inside of Freedomsoft. So real quick though, if you're interested in learning more about Freedomsoft, check out the links below the video in the description here, or go to freedomsoftjoe.com, or actually better yet, watch a webinar that I did with Rob Swanson, the owner of Freedomsoft, on how you can get hundreds of leads in minutes. And it's hundradsofleads.com, hundradsofleads.com. Watch that webinar and you'll learn how Freedomsoft works. It's amazing. Okay, so let's dive in. I'm going to try to share my screen here. This is a property I just found in Zillow. So I went to Zillow. I did a search for keyword investor. I'm looking for properties where there's like a keyword of investor, motivated, tenant, something like that, where this is a property that maybe hasn't sold yet, is having a harder time selling because it needs a lot of work. Maybe there's a tenant in there, something like that. And this property came up. And you can see this property on Zillow here. This obviously is a fixer-upper. It's going to need a full gut rehab. This property needs a lot of work, okay? But it's in a great area of town. And here is part of the problem when you're trying to look at Zillow for comps. All right, sold comps. If I go to Zillow and look for recently sold homes, guess what you see here? A whole lot of nothing. And Zillow has this problem for whatever reason. I don't understand it. But you see all of these things where that doesn't give you any dollar amount for solds. All I did is I went searched that property. I did a search for solds. I looked for houses that, and you could even do here that sold in the last, let's do last 6 months. Done. Nothing. Okay, I could zoom in and I still get a whole lot of nothing. Okay. Now what Propstream has done is I pulled up the property here on Propstream, still has good data, but it used to be right here, it used to say MLS comps county records or something like that, right? Now you can't do that. It's just public records, but a lot of time public records are estimated. They're estimated, which is crazy. I don't understand. How do you estimate something you don't know? But you can see in Propstream now, you see some of these ESTs. You get some good numbers in there, but you also see some EST, and those are just estimated. Why? I don't know. And so, for example, if you looked in Texas, you'll see almost all estimates. Well, sometimes county records are good. Public records are good for sold data. Sometimes they aren't. It just kind of depends. You know, you can always look around and play with Redfin as well. But I'm going to show you on this property in particular right here how we can come up with an offer really fast in Freedomsoft. And what I like to do is I put the property in here as a new lead. This is the realtor's information. I put the address right here. We can click and see the street view of where this property is located. This is a great neighborhood for rentals and fix and flip. And we can see who the owner is. Actually, even right here, we can see Rockland Group, an absentee owner, owns this property. And what I can do now is I can go right here to comparable sales. And this is going to give me a bunch of properties in this little area here that have sold recently. I'm going to zoom in, and there's a few things that you could do. So it's going to show you a bunch of these properties right here. I don't know if that's 100 or something like that, but these are all similar sized properties that have sold in the last year, within a mile usually of that. So what I like to do is I like to sort this table by distance. And what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and pick everything. I have a little trick that I like to do. I'm going to pick everything within a half mile, okay? And to do that, I'm just going to start clicking. Oops, let me scroll down here a little bit. Hold on here. All right, I'm going to go to right there, half mile, see? And I'm going to start clicking. It's just adding everything up above into my list. These are all of the properties within a half mile. And then I'm going to sort it by price. And typically what I like to do is, actually, I'm going to, hold on one second here. Okay, let me start all over from scratch because I had too many in there. But what I like to do is then sort this table by distance. And I like to pick about 25. 50 was way too many. I had about 50 last time. So I'm going to real quick select about, I don't know, 25 here. So you can see all these properties as I'm selecting them. They're within 0.4 miles of the subject property. So you can see I got all the blues there, except maybe that little one right there. But I got the blues, okay? Now I like to go in here and I sort this table by price. And I like to remove the most expensive and the cheapest ones. Usually the top two I'll remove, and I'll remove the bottom two as well. It's just a little thing that I like to do. And then, boom, right here, I've got some solid comps. And I like to usually make my offer right at the 50% mark. Now, Freedomsoft also gives their estimate of value here as well. They're estimating the value is about $137,400. But what's cool is I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, well, look, these are all properties similar size. Our property is about 800, 900 square feet. These are all similar size, built kind of the same time frame right there, except for this. Maybe I'd take out this 1894 because that one's so old, right? But here we go. These are solid comps sold within the last year, within 0.4 of a mile, similar size. And I can see that there's some properties here that have been fixed up and rehabbed that have sold for $280. And there's some properties that probably need a lot of updating that have sold in the $120 range. So here we go. Just real simple, quick, and dirty. I can make my offer for $101,500, and that's going to be a good solid offer. It's less than what the current asking price is. I'm going to make an offer for $101 and wholesale it for maybe $115. The other cool thing is, real quick, you can save this to your attachments, which saves that packet inside of Freedomsoft. I'll show that to you in a minute. You can also print a comps packet if you want. This is something that you can give to your buyers. If you click this, this just gives you a summary report. Either sorted by, I'm not sure how this is sorted, but that's a comp report that you can put and attach to your records. Then the other thing too is if you go right here to lead details, you see the attachment right here. And so if I wanted to make a cash offer, I'm going to show you real quick what I would do next. Hold on. All right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click Find Owner right here. Click here, and it's going to bring me the owner's information into the record, Rockland Group, and that's their mailing address. All right. Then I'm going to go here. I'm going to make my initial offer of $101,500, let's say. And earnest money, let's put $1,000 earnest money deposit. Offer expires, today's the 6th. Let's do, I don't know, the 8th. Purchase price, same thing here. Well, okay, let me take that back. That's the purchase price if the contract's accepted, where we're actually going to, if the contract's accepted, that's the price that we purchase it for there. And then when we sell it, that's the price we put it there. Does that make sense? All right. Now I'm going to go up here to more actions. I'm going to click Generate Document. And I have a contract here. It's a 4-page cash offer proposal. All right. Going to click Next Step. It's got all my things filled in. Next step. Awesome. Here is a cover letter that's addressed to the Rockland Group from me. Hey, I want to buy your property. Here is a 1-page contract. It filled out all of the information. And here are 2 different pages that I attach to it. All right. I'm going to click Complete. And this thing is generating here. I'm going to pause this for just a quick second because it takes just a second here. All right, here it is, 4-page offer. I click View, and there it is. All right, I can go here now, and I'm going to send it in the physical mail to the seller because I've not called the seller or the realtor. I'm just showing you if I wanted to send a proposal to the seller's mailing address. I'm just going to use click to mail, email to mail. And I have a contact in here, and I have a If I click email to mail. So if I did this right here, I would send this attachment to Click to Mail. Click to Mail is going to receive it, print the attachment, and mail it to whoever is in the subject line next business day. And if I click send email here, the owner of that property would get that offer. In fact, let's just do it. Boom. Just sent the email. In a couple days, the owner is going to get that offer, and we'll see what happens, okay? Now, if I had the realtor's email address, because I don't see it here, I could go into public records. I just see his name. I could Google it and see if I can get his information. There's David. Oh, there is right there too, isn't it? They have a nice Google review. There's a phone number. I could put that phone number in the record. In fact, let's just do that real quick here. I'm going to copy that, put it right here. I think that's a work number. It's probably not a cell phone. I can also sometimes go in here and see there's another phone number. That's the same one I just did, wasn't it? 5100. No, it's a different number. Maybe that's a cell phone number for David Wolf. I'm going to copy that. And, oh, look, he's a Homevestors franchise. So I'm going to paste his email in there. I'm going to add a mobile number. Okay, so I could do a few things right now. I could call him. I could email him. And let's say I want to email him the actual offer I sent. Hold on one second. I'll show you how to do that. All right, so I can click on his email right here. And I have an email template called Realtor Email Cash Offer. And it says, hey, first name, and that's going to be the Dave Wolf there. I saw your listing at address and city, and it'll merge these fields in when you send the email. I'm looking to buy some more investment properties in the area. Is yours still available? Before I send you an actual contract and proof of funds, would you clients consider something around? And that's going to merge in the field that I put in there earlier. And I can click send a copy to me, and I can also attach that proposal that I just created, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and send that email right there. Cool. Now what you might want to do is you might want to update the status to something like follow up and then create a task. Follow up. Did they get my offer? Assign it to yourself. Give yourself a due date in a couple days, next Monday or something like that. Boom. Now you can forget it and move on and follow up when that task pops up again. Okay? So I've done a couple things. I pulled up this property, put it in Freedomsoft, got some good comps, and I came up with a decent offer that's less than what they're currently asking for. Make sure that when you're doing this, your offer is less than the current list price, right? And then I created a cover letter, a one-page contract, something that I could send to the owner of the property. So I created this attachment, this 4-page cash offer. I emailed it to Click to Mail, who prints it and mails it to the actual owner of the property. And then I also sent an email to David Wolf, the realtor, who's a Homevestors. He's an investor. He knows what I'm doing here. And so, yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay? Hope that is helpful to you. And go check out Freedomsoft. Go check out the webinar. We show you how to get hundreds of leads in minutes. Go to hundredsofleads.com, hundredsofleads.com. And I love Freedomsoft. I use it every single day for my wholesaling deals and my lease option deals and my vacant land deals. So we'll see you later. Take care.